Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel, Planning Through Life. My name is Cheyenne, and honestly, it has been a hot minute since I've been here. I've had a lot of life happen, and I've printed everything out that I need for June, and I wanted to take you with me. I wanted to show you the new updates to it, take out some of the old May papers, because I honestly haven't been able to be in here in a little bit, and it does make me sad, but I've just let life happen and not getting too hung up on empty pages and stuff. So, one of the bigger updates is on the back of my password tracker. I added a period tracker here for me, so I'm no longer keeping track of it in my monthlies, and honestly, I thoroughly love this. I even added cramping in so I can just kind of, and everything is sized and printed out by me and my husband. These were originally A5 and we resized them to fit into the skinny happy planner or skinny classic happy planner, however it's supposed to go. So this is the newest update. I even changed it to start in June for me for both of them. And yeah, you guys basically won't be seeing this. I just wanted to show it off and say that, this is a new addition. If you've seen my previous videos, you know what the May looks like. I can go ahead and show you. This is currently how my one line a day is going. I am enjoying it. This is what my current monthly looks like. This is the mood tracker, which I'm a couple days behind. I didn't bring my markers with me. Basically, over Memorial Day weekend, we traveled and went to Nashville to go see Alex Warren. And because of that, I didn't bring some markers with me. I wasn't really focusing on checking off my habits. I mean, I did, but I wasn't worrying about hitting them because I was in a hotel and, stuff like that. So, as you can see, I didn't even journal for the 23rd or 24th, so we can just take this out for now. I wasn't even home Monday, came home late Tuesday, so I haven't even been able to do these. I did try meal planning. Don't mind that it says meat pasta. I didn't know how to spell bolognese, essentially, but I've hardly even focused on this, mostly just kind of keeping this here. I can go ahead and check off, though, the concert and heading home from Nashville. This is the wrong pen, but it's okay. Oh, today's trash day. Great, I actually didn't even think of that. So, I don't know if you can tell, but I got these new pens, and it may be hard to see, but they are metallic pens, and so they have a very nice sheen to them, and I hope that you're able to see that, because it's really, really pretty. They are just on the thicker side, so I'm having to kind of get used to that. I did do some journaling on Monday. Probably will blur this out. And then Tuesday, again, didn't worry about it because we were traveling home. And then I'm actually filming this on May 27th. My anxiety was really bad yesterday, so I just didn't even journal. So we're probably just going to stick this on Thursday. And I can show you June's changes that I'm excited about. So as you can see, this is what my current weekly looks like, where it's a dashboard on this side. I sometimes use a majority of that, sometimes I don't. And then this is what my week looks like. And then when you, first of all, admire Stitch, because the iridescent, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. That's all I need to say. So currently, what it looks like is I still am keeping my one line a day. This is what my monthly planner looks like. Again, I don't have to worry about certain I will be going in and doing if my brain can function and think of what I'm trying to say, the key where I come in and do these. It's just 2 of them I don't need to worry about anymore. But like holiday, birthdays, appointments, all that stuff will still be here. Me and my husband already planned out date nights with each other. And yeah, I hope this is in frame. I can't really see the camera. So yeah. Seeing this reminds me, another reason why I haven't been as active is because I think I've been pretty vocal about having the VSG surgery for myself, and I'm thinking I'm having some issues with my gallbladder, and I was in the ER with it. They didn't catch stuff, but I went and saw my surgeon, and he's pretty sure that I've had gallbladder issues for a while, but nobody's caught it until now, which is, it's good because I'm finally getting answers, and it's been a very emotional process for me because I've been begging doctors for answers and telling them something is not right with my body, and for the past like 2 years I've just kind of gone with the flow, given up on things, and to finally be like, it's kind of funny because he looked at me and he was like, why didn't you mention these symptoms sooner? And it's like, nobody's listened to me for all these years. So just keep advocating for yourself. If you know something's wrong with your body, advocate for yourself. But all that just because I saw my appointment with him. I need to glue this down for my monthly mood tracker. I just haven't yet. I have my medication tracker, and you will see some of this stuff isn't cut correctly. I'm only human. It's fine. But I do have my medication tracker for this month, which is something new that I'm adding in because I have like my set meds, right? But I'm not good with taking certain vitamins or just certain things I should be doing throughout the day, so I'm trying to hold myself more accountable with this. I also have a tracker for brushing my teeth and different showers that I'll be taking. Like whether it's a body, just washing my hair, everything shower, like all that kind of stuff. Something I'm really looking forward to is screen time tracking because I'm really trying to lower my screen time down. I also have a depression tracker. Again, something that I think will be very beneficial for me. Then you go into the basic stuff. So I have my bill trackers, my weekly marriage check-in, my cleaning to-do list, my meal planner for the week with a grocery list attached. Oh yeah, something I am adding in is a daily gratitude journal. So 3 things daily. I have an affirmation here and just a where I've seen God this week. I have a new habit tracker system. So at the beginning of May, I do have, as you saw earlier in the video, but I can just show you again, I have a monthly habit tracker that only has 15 tracking, like little habits. Whereas this one is, which the numbers aren't here for some reason for the afternoon, but essentially it's going to be a weekly habit tracker that I fill out, and it will be 30 habits that I'm tracking, which I probably will go ahead and fill this one out just to get it set up for the first week. I don't think I'll be doing that regularly, but I will probably be doing it with this one. So, yeah. Then you flip it over, and this is what my week looks like. So I actually designed this myself. I will need to go in and make this line darker because I didn't realize in Canva that it wasn't darker, but it's cool. So basically I took what I really enjoyed in my weekly and I made this one. So I do have daily self-care. Oh my gosh, my cat is being really stupid. I did enjoy the grocery list being here because, and if you're wondering why, so this grocery list I pre-plan this. This is what I take to the store and I check off like my actual things. Here I put for next week, so whenever I go shopping the following week, I'll take stuff off of this. It works for my brain. We don't ask questions. So I have my top 3 priorities that I really want to focus on this week of getting done. Then you go down to your simple to-do list, or maybe weekly things you want to do, whatever you have. And then I have a cute reminder here, and then what we actually had for dinner, because a lot of the time that is very different from my meal planner, and I want a space to just be able to write it out. And then, like I said, there's a very faint line. I really don't think you can see it because I can hardly see it. So it is a very faint line that goes down here. And basically what I want to do is just put in my cleaning here of just saying like, you know, kitchen, living room, bathroom, office, bedroom, baby's room, and then probably just putting church here. I don't typically like to plan on Sundays anyways. I like that to be me and my husband's free day. So yeah, just trying out the horizontal, sorry, there was something on there, trying out the horizontal look, and then you flip it over, and I guess I can show you. So you have the expense tracker, nothing crazy changing there. But what I will show you is, I'll get out Friday. So this is the, oopsies, this is the difference of my daily planner. And again, I hope I've been in frame this whole time. I can't see. So, currently my daily schedule goes from 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. And this new one now goes from 5 a.m. to 11 p.m. Which, like today, I woke up at 7. So I know I didn't plan on it today, but I've been running errands. Because of us being in Nashville, I wasn't able to get groceries, so I had to get groceries today on Wednesday. So anyways, I have it broken up here where it's 5 and then 5:30, but 5:30 is not marked. And I really like that. It's very simple with the top 3 priorities of the day, a way longer to-do list, and then it's honestly just notes here. So if I want to put my workouts in, I could put like how much I want to walk for, and then my actual workouts here. And then as per usual, on the back of it, I have my journaling page, which I made this. I don't know if I've actually said that, but I also made this one as well. I just in Canva took off the coloring on this one and just copied it over here so I knew where to hole punch. Nothing really revolutionary there, but I did make this because I wanted something more simple, more broken down. I was enjoying the to remember, but I can really just put that stuff in my to-do, like trash day. And you can tell I did this because the lines are messed up here. They're not even. But I didn't do it myself. My husband did help, so I do want to give a shout out to him. So who knows? One of us probably messed this up. So you go to the journal. Then Tuesday it looks like this. Sorry, I have no nails. Like I said, in my anxiety fit yesterday, I ripped them all off. I had press-ons that lasted me, I'll have you know, like 2 to 3 weeks. So super impressed. Tuesday, and then you go to Wednesday, Thursday. Hold on, I will get this. Friday, and then this is Saturday, and then Sunday. So it's the same thing where I'm having just journaling on the weekends because I am enjoying that. Go straight into my marriage check-in, cleaning list, meal planning, gratitude journal, and then goes right into my weekly habits, sorry, brain fart, and then week planner. So I'm super, super excited about this. I think it'll be a very nice addition to everything. Truly, I can go ahead and like take some things out. I shouldn't because like I shouldn't do that. But yeah, so I wanted to go ahead and set up some things. I'm realizing I didn't bring my stickers in, which sucks, but it's okay. Let's see. I don't think I have anything to add to my monthly as of now. But I do have a gallbladder scan coming up that I don't think is in my weekly right now. No, it is not. So I do need to add that. Tomorrow actually is the day of it. So tomorrow I am going to the hospital to do a gallbladder scan, and I will not be able to tell you the name of it. Like, I'm literally writing in my planner gallbladder scan because the name of it is kind of ridiculous. But essentially they are going to be doing a special scan of my gallbladder to see, they're going to be injecting me with medicine, and with that medicine they're going to watch my gallbladder contract itself and see if it's functioning properly, which I could tell you right now, everything in, like, symptom wise in my body is showing that it's probably not functioning. So very curious to see how that's going. By the time you see this, I will have already had the scan, but I would still like to ask for prayers that it goes well, because I am very nervous about it. I know the pain that I went to the ER with, and I'm very scared that that pain is what they're going to be causing the gallbladder to do. I don't really know if that makes sense, but I'm nervous about it. So anyways, let me write down gallbladder scan at hospital at 8 a.m. which, yay, super early in the morning. Anyways, I don't really have anything that I would really like to do for the week setup. Oh, I can put this back in there though. I do, however, want to set up a little bit of June with you all, because I don't see myself setting up the first week of June. Like, there's no sense in me filming it later, so I would like to go ahead and set up a couple of things with you all. Like, I'd like to go ahead and maybe set up these, which is going to be the same from last month. So I probably plan on just fast forwarding it, because there's no sense in it being such a long, dragged out video. So there's like these 3 things that I can take out, so that I can, basically, I'm just going to be taking this and copying it down. Nothing crazy going on, but I did just want to go ahead and say that. So I will be fast forwarding it, and I will be, you know what I'll be doing. So okay, so that is the mood tracker set in stone. I typically like to go back, and I probably will later, like after I'm done filming. I like to go in and just add what I call it Cheyenne's definitions of these words mean. Sometimes, and this is going to sound so silly, but sometimes when I'm looking at these moods, I can be overwhelmed and be like, oh my gosh, what am I feeling? Like, what did joyful mean at that time? And then I can look back and be like, oh, oopsies. Oh, joyful is genuine happiness. Is that what I was feeling this morning? So, in my head, it makes sense, and that's all that matters. So let's go on to the next one, which is my medication. And again, probably gonna be fast forwarding this. This is more just to make sure that this makes sense to me, so that I can make sure that I'm taking my daily medications. So, also, if you noticed, I have a new health ring that I got, and I'm super duper happy with it. It tracks my sleep, my time of the month, when I'm supposedly ovulating, but a lot of feminine things. It is specifically designed by women for women, and really that's all you need to tell me, because I'm a girl's girl. Okay. Alright, and we're back. So, these are medications that I would like to track. Really nothing needs to be said about brushing your teeth. And if you're wondering, man, that's just like a basic human function for her to brush her teeth. You would be correct. It is. As someone who deals with bad depression, though, yeah, I really don't need to explain myself. Just yeah. So let's do a, I don't know if I need 4 options. I think I'm just gonna do 3. So we're just gonna do a hair wash, body wash, and everything shower. Yeah, seems good to me. Alright, so then when we move on to screen time, again, nothing. As you can see, I messed up on the cutting of this one, so my fault. Depression, I can pick out my colors for that. So none would be, or none, I'm gonna say is blank, personally. Low, or no, very low would be green. I'm gonna say low would be an olive green. Middle should be yellow, right? High would be like an orange. And then I'm gonna say, obviously, severe is red. So that's that. That was pretty easy setup. And then bills, I will fill out with my husband. Don't mind my cat. Gratitude, I've already set up, which for me, it was really just labeling the day of the week, nothing crazy. I will, however, go ahead and mark week 1, and let's fill out our weekly habits. So these are all the habits that I, in a perfect, absolute perfect world, I would keep up with daily. So I have it split up into morning, afternoon, and evening habits. Super happy with these. I think that this will help keep me on a very good schedule. And yeah, let's not have that doing that. Okay. And then, like I said, I don't have my stickers. So eventually after this week, I will have to redate this. I did not realize I had dated it. I thought I left it blank. Unfortunately, I dated it. So not that big of a deal. I think when I get to the following week, I'll just take a pen and go over it. I don't really care. I don't think I have any plans. Yeah, for the beginning of the month, or first week of the month, I should say. Looks like June's pretty empty, actually. Actually, I think my husband has something planned on Monday the 8th, but I can't remember it. And also, Thursdays we're going to start going to a Bible study, so I will have to include that in it. So yeah, eventually I'll need to set this up, but we'll see. Okay, and welcome back. So I've been away for a little bit from the camera. Just had some things come up, and yeah, so basically when I was last filming, we had filled out our habits. I also did the mood tracking. And yeah, that's basically all I really wanted to get done for this video. The only extra things I can really think of is maybe putting the date down, but yeah, I guess we can go ahead and just do that. I hope I'm in frame, because like I said, it's been like a hot minute since I was filming. Let's see, 6/1/26. And we could flip over and do 6/2. Anyways, if you listen to Alex Warren, his concert was really fun and really amazing to go to. That's the shirt I'm wearing right now, is his concert shirt. But he was very talkative with the crowd. He was very grateful to be in the position that he was in, and it's his first we were his first US show in Nashville, so it was very fun to be a part of. His surprise guest he brought out was Luke Combs, which I flipped my shit. I love Luke Combs, and I was not expecting him. I was actually expecting Jelly Roll, and was very disappointed when Jelly Roll didn't come out. And I was like, okay, whatever. It just wasn't meant to be. Not that big of a deal. And then fucking Luke Combs comes out, and I was like screaming at my husband, like, oh my gosh, it's Luke Combs, can you believe it's Luke Combs? And he was like trying to video it, and I was like shaking him, and it was crazy. It was really fun though. But anyways, I am, I think, done for now, just setting up June. And again, trying to make sure I'm in frame, even though I can't really see it. We have my one line a day. We have the monthly calendar, which I need to update. Goes right into my mood tracking, goes into my daily medications, brushing my teeth, shower tracker, screen time tracker, depression tracker, bill tracker, weekly marriage check-in, weekly cleaning list, meal planner, my daily gratitude log, daily habits, my weekly schedule, or weekly, weekly planner, I guess, weekly setup, whatever. Which again, I'm very happy with. I made this myself. I think the blue and the green is really pretty for June, so I'm very happy with it. And again, I set this up on Canva myself, and I did, I messed up. I put the dates for every single week, so all of the weeks are set up now, 1 through the 7th. which was just a mess up on my part. My weekly expense tracking, which I don't know what these lines are, but whatever. And then you go straight into my daily planner. And yes, so that is my whole June setup. And as you can see, she is a chunky girl. The last week of June will be the 22nd through the 28th, because these 2 weeks will be in July. And I do, some people were wondering if I have a July setup, and I do. July is going to be a good month for us because we get 3 paychecks, so yay. But of course, I have nothing else in there. It is literally just a monthly calendar because of her being so chunky. So, yes. So again, first week here, and then you go into the second week, which is dated. And then you go, then this is the third week here, and then your fourth week. So, yes, I have just 4 weeks in here, and that's how thick she is, but I love her, and I can't wait to be done with May so that I can just move right into my June and have basically this gone to free up some space in here, which I'm very excited about. But I've went ahead and just left June in here because, like, we're less than a week away at this point. So yeah, I hope you all have enjoyed this video. Thank you for setting up my planner with me, and thank you for being here. Thank you for watching my videos and getting me the views, and thank you for my subscribers that I have. I'm gonna go ahead and hop off here and do my daily Bible reading. So again, thank you friends for being here, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye.